Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to meditation. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing John 10, 3, 4, and 5 this week. I hope that you are really allowing this to solidify in your spirit, just knowing His voice and being led by Him in everything. I wanted to read one other scripture before I jump to that one, because this is also one that I speak over Gwen every night, or Gwen and Xander, but they go together so well. But John 16:13, it says, but when He, the Spirit of truth, comes, He will guide you into all truth. He will not speak on His own. He will speak what He hears, and He will tell you what is yet to come. And I just think it's so powerful to know that not only do I know the Spirit, I know the Spirit of God. He's on the inside of me, but He leads me into all truth. He only tells me what He hears the Father telling Him, and He will show me what is to come. All right, so let's go back to our other scripture, John 10, 3, 4, and 5. Just with that in mind, that the Spirit of God on the inside of me, He is showing me all truth. And so that is just a powerful scripture. You can pray over your kids, over your loved ones, because especially in a time right now where there's so much deception, we can pray this over them. The Spirit of truth will show them truth. They know the truth because the Spirit will show them truth. All right. Sorry, little side rant. All right. John 10:3. The watchman opens the gate for him, and the sheep listen to his voice. I love that. Not only do we listen to it, we hear it, but we know it. He calls His own sheep by name and leads them out. When He has brought out all His own, He goes on ahead of them, and His sheep follow Him because they know His voice. But they will not follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away because they do not recognize a stranger voice. I run away from the stranger. I run away. And because the gatekeeper knows who he is, he opens the gate to let him in. And the sheep recognize the voice of the true shepherd, for he calls his own by name and leads them out, for they belong to him. And when he has brought out all his sheep, he walks ahead of them, and they will follow, for they are familiar with his voice. But they will run away from a stranger and never follow them, because they know it's a stranger's voice. They know it's a stranger's voice. The guard who is posted to protect the sheep opens the gate for the shepherd, and the sheep hear his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When all the sheep have been gathered, he walks on ahead of them, and they follow him because they know his voice. The sheep would not be willing to follow a stranger. They run because they know it's the voice of a stranger. I know the voice of the Lord. But also what's speaking to me right now about this scripture is that I will follow Him. That He calls me by my name. I know His voice, and it says that I will follow Him. I will follow the voice that is leading me. I will follow the voice of Jesus. I will follow the voice of the Spirit because I know it. I know it. I am familiar with that voice. I am well aware when He talks to me. And Lord, I thank You that if there are distractions around me, Lord, You speak to me more than once so that I do hear Your voice. I hear the direction of the Lord. I hear the direction of the Lord today, and I will hear the direction of the Lord tomorrow. I know Him. I know His voice, and I follow it. I follow Him. I follow Him into green pastures. I follow Him into peace. I follow Him into provision. I follow Him into protection. I follow Him into understanding and into wisdom and into revelation. I follow that voice into all truth. I know the voice of the Lord. I am led by him. He goes before me. Jesus goes before me, talking to me, helping me, calling me by my name, because he loves me so much. He is a shepherd that will not let me go astray. I know his voice. I am led by him. I am led by him into all truth, and he shows me things to come. Jesus is going before me, and he says, hey, there's something in your path. You need to do something different, or whatever. He is showing me things to come. He is showing me how to prepare for whatever is ahead of me. I am led by him. I am led by him. All right, everybody, you are led by him. You know his voice, and the voice of others you will not follow. Be blessed.